Okay, so here is all the groceries I got today. So let's do a quick breakdown of the receipt. So the 4 pears, 2 apples, the mandarins, a litre of milk to go with my oats. So that will be breakfast with a couple slices of apples. So I'll break down these 2 apples 7 days / pears potentially. Chicken was the most expensive purchase. So that is 1.5 kilos of chicken for $16 roughly, which is a lot. This is our whole vegetables for the week: 1 kilo, carrots, zucchini, potatoes, green beans and corn. We've got our 375 grams of red kidney beans. This should turn into roughly, I think it was about 900 grams of cooked red beans. And we got the spiral spaghetti, some rice, got some passata. Interestingly, the organic passata was the cheapest. And then just some tomato paste. This was 2 for 4. It was 2 for 4 of the garlic and onions. That was a good deal. And then we've got some chicken stock. So we spent $43 roughly on all of this, which is crazy because it isn't that great deal amount of food, but hopefully when we break it down, it will be substantial enough to feed me for 1 week. So for breakfast this morning, so got some oats, milk. So we've got about 1/2 cup in there. Pour it in. We're gonna do 3/4 of a cup of milk. I'm pretty happy with this consistency. I feel like that is, it's like still a bit watery, but not super cooked. Now I am gonna assume you have a couple of basic pantry items here, but I'm going to add a teaspoon of brown sugar just because I feel like it needs something extra, and some ground cinnamon. Chop up half this apple. Just gonna use just this. Cut it up nice and thinly. And this is the finished product. Delish. We're gonna add the onions. I added about 7 cloves of garlic just there. I grated it up as well, and then the bits that I couldn't grate up I chopped up. So I'm gonna use my mixed veg bag. I'm just having a look at in terms of what value this is. So the serving size is 1/2 cup, and so there are essentially 13 serving sizes in here, which is roughly, if you break it down, if you had 1/2 cup twice a day, that's roughly, 7 meals. So that could be doable. So this is what it looks like inside. The veggies don't look too bad, but they actually look quite good. We're just gonna saute until translucent, and it smells amazing. So yum. This is also my new pan that I got from Vinnie's, which I will show you in my thrift haul, which will be up. So I'll leave that below if you want to check that out. Now I've just added a teaspoon of of ginger and turmeric. Obviously fresh would be ideal, but powder is just fine. Now we've got some herbs. We've got parsley, basil, thyme, and celery salt. We've added our 2 chicken breasts. We've got 2 of our chicken stock cubes in. Okay, it has been topped off with 3.5 litres. I haven't added the veggies yet just because I'm not sure. I don't want to overcook them. So I might wait a little bit longer. Alrighty, we are boiling. So now it's time to add our rinsed rice. Whoa. This is a bit over a cup of rice. I'm gonna rinse that out. Rice. And then maybe half this bag of veggies. Okay, veggies are in. And we're gonna reduce so that it can simmer for 25 minutes. Yay! So it's been It's been about 18 or so minutes and I pulled the chicken out and it is fully cooked. So what I'm going to do is shred it and put it back in here. We'll check the rice, see if it's cooked, and if it is, we are ready to go. Okay, I just shredded the chicken with these 2 forks. Okay, the rice is done, as you can see there. Now, let's serve it up. Now, I'm not very good at dividing the servings, but given how you can see where it's reduced from, that amount of liquid equals this big bowl of rice, chicken, veggies, and soup. I'm gonna go with this is gonna give me at least 4 meals. So there's 1, maybe even 5, because I don't eat that much. So that is pretty successful. So we've sliced the remaining 2 chicken breasts in half, salt and peppered both sides, and we're searing on the pan. Now I'm just going to pop these into a bowl. Next, I've got my wok that I'm adding sesame oil to, but I accidentally added a lot of oil, but that's okay, it'll taste yummy. And then we've added the onions, and look how pretty they look frying up. I feel like they look really satisfying. And then we're adding our pre-cooked rice. It's really important that your rice is cold and pre-cooked for a fried rice. Now we've added our frozen veg, given that a mix around, and also added soy sauce. Quite a lot of soy sauce. And the chopped chicken pieces. That's pretty good. I think I might need a touch more soy sauce though. Here is the finished product. Very yummy looking, and it can probably make about 4 servings. Okay, it's past night, so we've got salted water boiling or simmering, about to boil, and we're going to chuck our onions and garlic into our pan. Okay, time to add tomato paste. Oh, okay. That was not the best way to do that. I'm not using all of it. I'm going to save some for the rice and beans to give that some depth of flavor because it will definitely need it. Okay, we've added the herbs. I'm going to add the salad herb. I'm going to rinse this out with water and add in more. So I added a bit more basil, added a bit of sugar to cut the acidity. And these are the herbs we used. We used parsley, thyme, basil, and then a little bit of chili. Okay, this is pretty much done, and that was super, super easy. So we're just gonna combine and enjoy. Very simple, but yum. Okay, so today we are making a bunch of beans and rice to have throughout the week. So I'm just sauteing some onion and adding in the garlic, just grated garlic, and then we've added some turmeric and cumin, some tomato paste, gonna mix that around. Now we've added 1.5 cups of the pre-cooked beans. I'm gonna give that a stir into the mix, and a bit of the bean juice, which is a gross word, I know. We've got 1 chicken bouillon in and under 2 cups of rice. And we've added just under 4 cups of water, so double the amount of the rice that's in there. So this made 3 pretty large meals. I'll also mention that if you have extra money in your budget, add in some veggies. So there we have it, a whole week of eating for $43. Now obviously the reason why it's so low is because we only make 4 recipes essentially in this video. Obviously it costs more to have variety in your diet, it costs more to have more produce, particularly fruit and vegetables, so it's not the most nutritious week of eating that I could possibly give myself. There's also not as many opportunities for snacking. I sort of only give myself fruit as an option to snack. If you have extra dollars, you can pick up home brand chips, crackers, bread and butter. There's so much that you can work with, particularly if you look at the home brand products that are available at your grocery store. They do tend to be a lot cheaper. It is worthwhile trying them out, maybe doing a taste test, seeing what tastes better. Oftentimes there's not a huge difference. I sometimes prefer the home brand version of foods. I do have my favorite, which is the Woolworths Tangy Barbecue rice crackers. I'm obsessed with those. I could eat a whole packet in one sitting. I do eat a whole packet in one sitting. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment anything you like. If you hated the video, if you loved the video, I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you next time.